Alright, welcome back, dudes and dudettes, and welcoming you to the 18th episode of the Gory Details. Gee willikers, we're almost to 20.
We're legal.
I know. So don't you guys try to... You still have to get our consent, not our parents, but ourselves.
You better take us out to dinner first.
Yeah, because we're classy broads. Wouldn't you say?
I guess,
We can be.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so getting right into it like always, we're just going to spin the randomizer since we didn't get a request this week. And so we're going to spin it, watch it, come back, have a sit-down chat with you guys, and we're going to continue this like we always do because we're the Horror Junkies 519.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. So, how have you guys been? Good?
Good.
That's very good, yeah. So, Hatchet was a lot of fun, you guys, so if you guys have any requests out there, put them in the comments and we'll make sure we do them. Check out that video, it's doing pretty good.
We really enjoyed doing that.
That was a good time.
It finally happened.
Yeah, the randomizer's not that fun, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's like going to, like, mini golf on a first date. Like, it's pretty cool, but it's not that cool.
Imagine it this way. Imagine that you are a connoisseur of different kinds of sandwiches. Different sandwiches. And you want to be able to tell people what sandwiches you like, but every time you go to a restaurant to try a sandwich and talk about said sandwich, you don't ever get the one that you want to get. You get one at random. And that's the aspect of the randomizer that sucks, because there's a lot of movies that we want to do, but we don't get to do right away because it's random. So when you guys suggest something, we get to jump to those a lot faster.
That was... Damn, Jeff. That was fucking poetic. Alright, guys, so before we get off onto something else, man, you're powerful right now. Did you just go Super Saiyan 4?
Maybe.
Alright. Alright, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and spin, and we'll see what we got. See who our lucky lady is today. Whether it's a lady or not, it doesn't really matter.
I hope it has pastrami.
Right. What the heck? We already watched that one. I did. I'm a failure. Sorry, guys. Respin. We already watched that movie on this episode. Not going to tell you what it is because that would be lying. Done and done.
What is it?
I'm excited.
What is it?
Shopping Mall. Now this is definitely a slasher to be known because this is wonderful.
This is a good one. This one's a little ridiculous.
But that's what we do right around here, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Sorry about that first roll, you guys. I guess I'm failing at my job.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's like
but just Jeff's sandwich speech, yeah.
It's like sandwiches. It's like we just got a sandwich that we'd already eaten. You don't always want to eat the same sandwich. Sometimes you want to try something different.
I'm totally down with this sandwich.
Yeah, I'm down with this sandwich.
Alright, guys, so we're going to go watch this and we'll be back with our co-host Gene Simmons. I am so getting sued for that one. Alright, guys, so get some views on this thing so if I get sued, I need to start making money. Just kidding.
Right.
See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, and welcome back. The credits have rolled on this hoot of a film. This movie is great. If you guys haven't checked this one out, I will highly recommend it as long as you're not planning on taking this shit seriously.
It's a doozy.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny though.
Alright guys, so what we just watched was Shopping Mall from 1986. Kind of a different take on a slasher movie, if that's what you want to call this one. I'm going to go with slasher, just because it's probably the most...
Yeah.
One that's the closest thing that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I would say. Alright guys, to kind of get into the plot of this movie, basically, you start up, this guy's kind of giving a spiel about these new protective robots for security system for a mall. This mall gets them, they get 3 of them, and they're called protectors. So, like, anytime you get anything new upgraded, it's going to go to shit the first night. So they're there, they're set, they're get ready to have their very first night, and a lightning storm happens. As if you didn't already know. They get struck by lightning, and then that's when they kind of go haywire. But they don't come up out until like the mall's all closed.
Yeah.
So there's this group of kids that are planning a little party in their furniture store, the Furniture King, just to have you in this mall world with us. And so I guess one of the kids, his uncle owns it, so he's gonna be gone. So they're gonna throw a party. They're gonna have sex, drink, watch horror movies because that's literally what they do.
Yeah.
And they get locked in the mall because they were planning on leaving before the legit lockdown happens. So then that's when all the protectors come out, 1, 2, and 3. This lady calls and says they look like the Three Stooges, but all three of them look exactly alike. So I don't know where she got that motif, I guess. But to continue on, basically, like I said, the robots go haywire. So they basically start killing all these kids one by one. And, you know, at the end, there's a lone survivor, and that's the story of a slasher movie. I mean, without getting in too much into detail on this, just the plot stuff, because this movie's definitely worth watching. I recommend it. I bought it. I enjoy it. This is me and Jeff's second time watching it. We've enjoyed it both times. Alright guys, so to get right into this plot, or the body count, sorry, I did the plot. I want to do it again. Can I do it again?
No.
Alright, so we got 9 body count, and, you know, not too very much special kills, but I mean, just the fact that robots are doing it makes it different.
Yeah.
But Jeff, do you want to roll it right into your favorite kill for this one?
Okay, I'm pretty sure Kyle and I's favorite kill is going to be pretty synonymous with this movie. Because
we're in cahoots on this one.
It's the best one. There's this girl and, you know, hanging out with her boyfriend or love interest, whatever, and she wants a cigarette. She's being super picky, as smokers are. I know, I'm an ex-smoker, and for the most part, I didn't like smoking anything other than my brand. Everybody's got a brand. Well, anyways, but I mean, sometimes beggars can't be choosers. But this girl decides to be stubborn, makes her boyfriend go to a cigarette vending machine to get her cigarettes. Well, he doesn't come back. Robot gets him, and so she goes out looking for him. Well, the robot finds her, and it's chasing her through the mall, and it's shooting her with lasers, which is ridiculous. And the best part is that the lasers don't have any, like, specific, like, direction. They're just kind of, like, going out all over the place. And so they're shooting her. One, like, hits her in the butt. The other one's, like, hitting her in the back. Well, right when she gets back to the store, where everyone is, she stops, turns around, and screams, and the robot shoots a laser at her head, and her head explodes. And, I mean, it's just blood everywhere.
It's wonderful.
It's great. It's the best kill in the movie. It's the only one that's really different.
Different, yeah. Because to tie up, like, a lot of the rest of the kills in a nice, neat little package, it's a lot of throat cutting, electrocution, falling, and fire.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So, I mean, nothing really awesome. But, I mean, kind of to go with that kill, I mean, these robots are shooting laser beams, they have plastic explosives, they have, like, dart guns. I mean, these things are, like, these aren't made for mall security. These things are made to, like, help Rambo out in fucking Rambo 4 or something.
Right.
So these things are, like, made legit, like, not mall security. I think they'd maybe have a taser, and that's about it.
Yeah.
If that.
In a realistic world, these would not be, like, in malls.
Not at all.
Because I don't think they would let a robot kill somebody.
Right. That would be a no-no. They wouldn't have the option of that either. Alright, so kind of a different movie for this one, but and then for this topic, still got to come by. Jeff, what do you think of the killer? A little different. They don't wear masks.
It's pretty synonymous with, like, all of the, you know, 80s robots. They all kind of look the same in that era.
Yeah.
It's like if you guys have ever seen is it Rocky 4 or is it Rocky 5 when he gives his kid a robot? Or he gives Paulie a robot?
Yeah, it's Rocky 4.
Okay, Rocky 4. It's like the robot from Rocky 4 from
Happy
hell.
birthday, Paulie.
Yeah, like that. Like, it's just, they talk in a super, like, weird monotone voice. They're very, in a sense, and as mobility-wise, in actuality, they're probably really limited, but they make it look like they can go everywhere. You're pretty standard, like, 80s robot.
Yeah.
But just, you know, it can kill you.
It's like a death bot.
From
hell.
And it's pretty
ridiculous,
hilarious.
but it's all in good fun. This is just one of those, like, out of nowhere fun slasher movies, you guys. So for me, you guys, I mean, it's like, it's not anything that we see a lot of. I mean, I don't know if there are any other robot slasher movies. If you guys know of any, let me know. I like this, so I'll probably check them out. I mean, they got their laser beams, they got all this ridiculous stuff, like on a security robot that you wouldn't need for security. I mean, I thought this robot, they made it as, like, badass as they possibly could to make it, like, a slasher. I feel like they did a good job. It's just, it is ridiculous aspects. So if you're planning on watching this movie, don't take it seriously, because you're just going to ruin the movie for you. And this is a damn fun movie to watch. So,
Yeah.
These robots, I think, 2 thumbs up for me. I mean, as far as the killer robot thing in a slasher movie, it's not very common. So I mean, these guys, as far as I'm concerned, they did it right.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. All right, Jeff. So how about a potential favorite part? Maybe something that stuck out in your mind. I mean, I know this is kind of a weird movie, so it's a little.
I think I just enjoy the overall comedic factor of the movie. I mean, the most B grade slashers or whatever you want to call them, B films, like they generally have like an amount of like comedic value to them just because they're so cheesy or something. I mean, you gotta give them credit because there's heart in it, and they made it to the best of their ability or for whatever resources they had. But at the same time, there's always that level of just cheese and stuff. So I think the best part was that, like, my favorite part, and this just like feel like this just sets the whole mood for the movie, is because at midnight the mall shuts down. All these like steel doors close and no one can get out.
It's very Star Wars.
That's where the I guess suspense of the movie comes from.
Because they can't get out.
Because they can't get out. They can't just leave.
Yeah.
Is just right before you see the door close, you see the shadow of one of the robots, and they have these little claws, and you just see it go. And
like, it's menacing.
And the door closes, and you're just like, oh.
Shit is about to go down.
Shit has hit the fan. And I think that's my favorite part, because it just sets up the whole mood for the movie. You're just like, ooh.
A lot.
Yeah.
And so kind of a favorite part of mine, I don't know why this is, but it always stands out to me. Like, there's like people in the furniture store, there's people over here having sex, there's people over there having sex, there's people over here having sex, and there's just 2 of them that are just sitting there watching a terrible horror movie of like a killer crab or something like that. It's in black and white. I don't know what it is. But I see that part and I'm just like, I just see me and Jeff. And all of our friends just back there having sex, and we're just like,
We're watching movies.
Yes. But I gotta say, the chick at this point, she's a badass. Like, she like finishes her drink, whatever, and she throws it behind her, nails the trash can. I don't know if she knows that she made it or not, because she kind of goes, they start making out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
all right, guys. So the new part in this of our show is the familiar face. This one's kind of fun. The actor's name is Russell Todd. If you guys don't know him, he played Scott in Friday the 13th Part 2. If you guys still don't know who I'm talking about, he's the guy who slingshotted like a little rock pebble at that girl's butt and then stole her clothes when she was skinny dipping. So he's basically the horn dog of that movie. So I thought that was kind of cool to see Scott. Took me forever to figure out which one he was in this movie, and then I saw his eyes, because he has very piercing eyes. As some people would say, they're beautiful, but I'm not. I don't really say that. So that's our familiar face for this one. Apparently the Slim Man from Phantasm is in this movie. I didn't see him, but I'm not trying to have 10,000 familiar faces, because in some movies I could do that all day. All right, so moving on to the rating of this movie, Jeff. What are you going to give this movie out of 10?
I'm going to give this one a 7, just because, I mean, like I said, it's a fun one. Mm-hmm. This is definitely like for you guys, like any of you guys who like to drink or smoke pot or whatever, party. This would be a great movie. I think you guys would get a real kick out of this one, especially if you're high, But
as a kite,
for being sober like me, it's still a hoot. I mean,
I'm sober too.
Yeah, Kyle's sober too. we're not big party people, so I mean,
we watch horror movies sober.
Yeah, so
and we still like them. There might be something wrong with us.
I think it's an entertaining movie. Whether or not you do that or not, I think either way it'll be hilarious to you. I think it's got some good rewatch value.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just out there. It's just one of those movies that you're just kind of like, it's different. Mm-hmm. So it's nice. It's not your
run of the mill
cookie cutter,
I like that.
Slasher movie. So that's my rating.
I like it. All right, guys. So for me, I mean, I'm kind of head over heels in love with this movie, just because it's just so different. It just does it right. I mean, it doesn't take itself seriously, and when a movie can do that and be good, it's really kind of impressive. I mean, because those movies, some of those movies nowadays, they try to catch the silly 80s vibe, but they just end up making a trashy frickin' movie, and it's just a buzzkill. But this one, being that it was in the 80s, it caught on. It catches me every single time. I enjoy this movie very highly. I'm going to go ahead and give it 1 more star just to make her an 8. Just because, I mean, we're never going to see a movie like this again unless someone remakes it, which is, I guess, we're in the age of remakes, so it's possible.
Yeah.
But I don't even know too many people that know about this movie. But I highly respect what they did with it. I mean, they did it right. Yeah, there's some silliness into it, but that's just the 80s. If this movie came out now, I'd probably hate it. It'd be all CGI'd and crappy.
It'd be all CGI, and they'd probably make it more serious than it needs to be.
Yeah. Because like these ideas can work. It's just you can't really take it seriously. Just make it enjoyable. Like the characters in it were fun. Like they had all run-of-the-mill people, which is always fun in slasher movies.
We don't watch these for like deep plots or things like that. That's more for like
Rocky.
Like, yeah, or like some kind of paranormal movie. Those usually tend to have a deeper plot line than things like this. It's best to keep these things simple.
Yeah. Like I try to stay away from the complicated movies.
I like complicated movies, but I usually watch those on my own time.
Yeah, he's not at my house for those. Alright guys, so for us, that's a wrap on Shopping Mall, episode 18 of the Gory Details. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're back. Jeff is finally getting back onto a regular schedule, I hope.
Right? Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on.
Overtime.
Yeah. So hopefully we're not going to be killing you by the wait anymore. We're not going anywhere, you guys. This is going to keep coming back. We're like a cockroach after an atomic bomb.
Right? Can't get rid of us.
Mm-mm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, because we certainly did. We're really hoping that we're going to start spinning some better movies, you guys, but with a randomizer, we do with what we get. So, if you guys like this, like, comment, subscribe. Leave us a comment down in the comments if you guys want to see something particular, and we'll do those movies. We're down. If I have to buy them, I'll do it. Just don't lead me down a dark road of a terrible movie.
Right? And remember my sandwich analogy, you guys.
That was amazing.
It makes a lot of sense. Suggest a sandwich for us. Not legitimately, I mean a movie, but, I mean, give us something...
If you give us a sandwich, we might try it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we might eat it.
We might try some different stuff.
We might even eat the sandwich while we watch the movie.
Or maybe in the intro.
Or in the intro. Whatever.
Alright guys, so that's it from the Horrors Junkies 509.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. And we'll see you guys next time.